welcome back to our channel, and if you're new, then a little introduction. This is a place to share stories, adventures, and everything I wish I had known before embarking on them. My name is Drina, and you're watching From Fiji to Here. Following our 2021 year in review and our move to Montreal video where we gave you our life updates, I had a lot of requests to see Elisa's nursery. So, well, nursery, toddler room, it's kind of a hybrid at the moment. If you're new here, then you might not know Elisa's entire first year of life, she didn't have her own bedroom. Starting off, we didn't even have a house, really. Elisa's first month of life, we were in a studio apartment. We all kind of shared the same room. And then we moved into my parents' house before going to Tunisia for 3 months. And then finally, near the end of the year last year, we finally moved into our own place. So I never got to do the whole nursery, like prep, nesting, I guess they like to call it when you're pregnant. I mean, I somewhat nested in our studio apartment, but she never had her own space. Like, we didn't have a crib. We still don't have a crib, but we'll get into that. She didn't have her own decor, didn't have a theme, like any of that stuff that you see in all these like YouTube videos of like decorating the nursery. We didn't do that. So when we moved to our new place where we currently are, she did get her own bedroom, and I was so excited to finally be able to put like my Etsy board, my Pinterest board, all of those ideas into life. And you guys have requested this video, so I'm going to go ahead and kind of show you. This is the state of the room like when Elisa's not currently playing in it, or like not in it for the most part, and how we like to keep it before bed. But to be honest, like I didn't go through and clean the closet or drawers, so we'll see how those look, what kind of state they're in. But yeah, we'll just dive into it and I'll give you guys a bit of a tour. So this is the view you get when you first walk in, or I guess when you first open the door. The most common thing we get told is how big her room is. It is absolutely wonderful because it does double as her playroom. And we'll just kind of like go around, I guess. So as you can see from the door when you walk in, we've got just some hangers up there. We've got our baby carriers. We don't use these as much now that she's getting bigger. We use more of this kind of like ring sling type. We have a couple nursing covers or car seat covers. We have her little backpack here, but for when we travel. Then coming around, these two printouts are actually from Etsy. I'll try and link the shop if I can find it. So we've got hello and goodbye, and then it tells you all the different languages going, corresponding to each word, I guess. They have them in a bunch of different colors. We went kind of with a pinky neutral tone, I guess. We have just basic laundry hamper, a diaper genie. This dresser is from Wayfair. We actually got it in Halifax. We put it together in Halifax, and it's been everywhere with us. So it came to my parents' house in Toronto, and now it's here with us. Just kind of your basic changing table. These are kind of like all her medications, or these are hand sanitizer, saline, things like that. This is a portable sound machine, and then we do have the Hatch sound machine that doubles as a light, humidifier. This is the Harry Potter book we're working on reading. Yeah, I set a goal to read the whole series to her when she was like in her first year of life, and as she got older, she was not so patient in listening to it, so we're still on book 5. Just a little overview, I guess. So in the top drawer, we use it kind of like as a diaper station. So we have diapers, we have washcloths. This is like the thermometer and electronic nose suction. We've got a whole bunch of these syringes, her jewelry box. These are like filters for the humidifier and filters for the diaper genie. A bunch of different medications. Some nipple butter, diaper cream. All that kind of like, I don't know, changing station necessities. And then the second drawer, this is kind of chaotic. It's real life, people. So we prefer to roll them and have them stamping up this way so that we can see all the different kind of like colors and options. So we have long sleeves, short sleeves. These are two-piece pajamas, or like lightweight pajamas, or kind of fancier sweaters. So it's kind of all tops. And then in the bottom, we have mainly pants. There's really no rhyme or reason to these pants. In fact, it needs to be organized. And then we have her thicker fleece pajamas, or play suits. There's only 2 dresses in here. They're kind of more like everyday dresses, and then a bathing suit that currently fits her. So we have 2 cubbies and another drawer. This one's currently empty, but we do keep kind of bath towels, extras in there. Blankets. Never have enough blankets. Oh, this is her favorite drawer to get into and mess up. We've got socks, tights, hats, bows, these slippers, that kind of stuff. I guess we'll just keep going kind of like around the room. So Elisa is still in her pack and play. As I said, we never had our own like building, house, whatnot, so there was no point in getting a crib. And then honestly, like, we moved here when she was almost a year old anyway, so she's not going to be in it that much longer, and she's very happy and content with this. So don't fix what's not broken. We do use sleep sacks with her instead of a blanket. She's got some little stuffies in there. Little teething bunny. This, I get a lot of comments on Instagram and Facebook about our little kind of like dress up cubby. It's completely overflowing right now. I kind of have to go through it, but essentially we hang all the like zip up hoodies, sweaters on the one side. These are kind of stroller type blankets, so they're too big to go with her in the crib, but they're a really good size to be tucked in around her for the stroller. Those are her summer stroller blankets. This is a lot of just like nicer sweaters, nicer dresses, that, I don't know, they're hanging here instead of in a closet so she can actually see them. We can be reminded that we have them. These, yeah, she's messed around with these. These are all her different shoes and sandals, whatnot. So because Elisa started walking, I guess, in the fall, and we were not prepared for her to be walking so soon, we didn't have any shoes. So when we went ahead and ordered boots for her, we had a really hard time finding any. So we also jumped on the bandwagon to get her sandals for this coming summer. So that's why there's so many, like, there's more shoes down there too. So many shoes here, but she loves to come over and pull them off and tell me which ones she wants to put on. Also, she just likes to put them all over the house. Coming upwards, we do have our baby monitor. So the cord is all tucked in behind here where she doesn't normally access it. We'll have to reevaluate that when we move her to her big girl bed, but we do have the baby monitor mounted up there. I love this mount. It allows me to move the monitor, pretty much see the whole bedroom. This was a mirror in here, but the mirror broke in transit at some point. But we did get that from Tunisia when we went our first time in 2017. So we have our curtains. We did hem them because we have the baseboard heater along the bottom. She has this little giraffe toy that someone gifted us from Tunisia, and we actually brought it back. She absolutely loves it. Got a little bit of decor. Little tiny Elisa here when she was like 3.5 months. Her hand and foot. This is actually just from the dollar store, but I found it and thought it was super cute. This one I think is from Winners, I want to say. And this one I'm not sure. I feel like it's Winners as well, but I'm not positive. This is like a little piggy bank, but no one really uses cash, especially in these times. So this is the rocking chair that we bought. This, along with the dresser, also came from Halifax to Toronto and now here. It has been our absolute lifesaver. I think I bought it from Toys R Us. But yeah, it's a recliner, like the bottom comes out. It's a swivel chair. It's just, many nights have been spent rocking that in that chair. So we have a couple little more decor pieces / toys. She does play with these drums, but they need adult supervision. So we try to keep them up high and take them down only when we're in here. This is a traditional Tunisian dress that we got in Tunisia, and the hanger was gifted to us by one of our close friends. So the main focal point in this room that you kind of see when you first walk in is definitely this map of the world mural. I will link the Etsy shop because it was absolutely fantastic customer service. Like, there's a little bit of a gap there. You can see that's nothing to do with the shop or the product at all. That was us installing it without a ladder. But I digress. The shop is absolutely amazing. Not only is it the cutest design, and whenever other kids come over, they absolutely love all the different animals. But when we got this this print in the mail, I noticed that there is no Tunisia where Tunisia is. It's not on there at all. And I wasn't going to say anything because it's a very small country and like we paid for it. I didn't look into a super detailed like outline of it or design, like the full print before I ordered it. However, the owners of the store contacted me to make sure that I liked my product, that it got there, and I just mentioned offhand that like, you know, we love the quality, it's perfect. However, like, we noticed that Tunisia's not on it, and like that's a big part of our culture and our daughter's life. Anyways, the company went ahead and sent us an entirely brand new one with Tunisia in there. You'll see it when I open the closet. We still haven't gotten a ladder, so we haven't put it up yet because we don't want to make the same mistakes. But I will update on Instagram for sure once I get it up there. But that was like the sweetest thing. Like, they gave us a whole new map because it was missing the country that means so much to us. So that was extremely, extremely kind of them. And yeah, I would recommend to anyone that's looking for something like this. Oh, and I also want to mention, so they do make custom sizes and the background can be a different color. So we went with white just because the room's white. But you can choose whatever color you want. And we could have gotten it big enough to like do the entire wall. Like, you can literally recommend whatever size you would like. But we only wanted it to go this high because here, which I'll go into now, is Elisa's big girl bed. It's eventually going to be one of those like day beds with a trundle. So this is the trundle piece. But we're going to start her with just the floor bed. Why is this here? This is why it's like a nursery / toddler room. We introduced the floor bed mainly because the mattress is actually my mattress from when I was a kid. That we brought with us when we moved out of my parents' house because we had a bunch of stuff there. So we brought the mattress with us, and then the trundle bed itself doesn't fit in like a regular van. So when we had the moving van, we went to Ikea and kind of got all the big pieces of furniture that we needed. And I was like, well, might as well get it now. Then we have it. At the time, Elisa kind of was in her climbing phase. So we figured she would pretty quickly learn how to climb out of her cot. So we thought, might as well put it together. Let me tell you, one of the best decisions ever. Not only does it give more seating, so like if Dally and I are in here playing with Elisa, or if Elisa's having a really hard time at night sleeping, it gives us a place to kind of like lay with her, calm her down. It's just been a wonderful idea. These are just standard play mats. Again, when Elisa was learning how to get up on and off this, there's like kids are kids. There's going to be some tumbles. So we put down these mats just to kind of give her a softer landing. In the Tunisia series, if you didn't see, this was gifted to us by an artist in Jerba, in Jerbahood. We actually have another paid for painting of his in our house that you'll see in the house tour, if you choose to watch that. And then we come down. This was gifted to us by one of Elisa's grandma's friends when we were in Tunisia, and we've just put like pictures of our trip to Tunisia so she remembers all her family there. This bookcase I absolutely love it. Dally was like, we don't need it, and I disagreed and did buy it. So it's from Ikea. I love a lot of things about it. I mean, there's some things that I'll explain later can be kind of difficult about it. So the bottom drawer here, we have full of blocks. It's like essentially baby Lego. She loves it and this is like where she spends most of her day when she's home. So we have the blocks on the bottom. The books originally were on the upper portion, which is what this section here is for like kind of a display for the books. But we did have to move them down once she really got interested in books, because she couldn't reach up high and she was climbing the bookcase, hence problem number 1. When kids try to climb this drawer will slide out when they hit their foot back on it. So just a fair warning. Yeah, so we moved all her books down here. Right now she's obsessed with this little Traveler series. She'll come over and grab books. We got a couple little toys here that she's really interested in right now. This map is one of my favorite. It's by the company Busy Puzzle on Etsy. The pieces come out. And we just use it here to display. We actually use it here as a display to hide things that she kind of needs supervision with, that she doesn't quite understand are fragile. These are all her books that are like paper, easily torn. This one is like a Tunisian book that we can only get in Tunisia, so we don't want her to wreck. This toy, I mean, could go down, but right now that's the only place to have it. For storage purposes, she's got her little like camera teether. More of the little books. This is her barnyard. She loves these, especially the duck. We've got some play scarves. This she's not quite old enough for, but it's essentially ABC blocks. See if I can open it. It's like your standard wooden ABC blocks, but the Arabic alphabet. She's not quite at that age yet, so once she grows into that, we will play with those more. And then we also have this unit here, which is also from Ikea. This bin is kind of all, well, these are musical instruments, but this bin is all food related things. So we have these like different food pieces that Velcro, that come apart with Velcro. We have this egg set that she absolutely loves. So that's kind of all food. This one here is all musical instruments. So similarly, we keep the top bin out of her reach. This is all kind of arts and crafts, or like little things that she needs parental supervision with, or just that she's not quite old enough for. Then we have her kitchen bin. She absolutely loves this. We often take it out when I'm cooking in the kitchen and she wants to help. So she has her own measuring cups, her own little apron. She's got her own whisk, all those things. The next bin down is her, the next bin down is puzzles. So we have one of those shape blocks. She absolutely loves this. Her name puzzle is from the same company, Busy Puzzle on Instagram. This one here is just all kind of like plush toys. More things that she played with as a baby. She doesn't quite play with these so much, but she will take them out if she wants to have like quiet time or snuggle up. And these are kind of like robotic toys. So this is like a dog that walks. Elmo plays peekaboo, etc. And then we have her little like toolbox. This is another fan favorite lately. She has like her little hammer, screwdriver, and the blocks match up with her like mega blocks that are in here. We have another play mat. This one is also from Ikea. Just kind of, she really likes to run around and kind of roughhouse, so we just wanted something just a little softer than the ground. We have a massive closet. So older Elisa watching this, I'm sorry, we took over your closet. A lot of it is storage. So we have like Christmas stuff, boxes. That's her hiking carrier. A lot of suitcases. We have a lot of them. This is the new mural that I mentioned to put up. Honestly, it's pretty much all suitcases. We do have a couple, like I said, like more fancy dresses. We have clothes that she has yet to grow into. So this is kind of for the next year. And then in the back, we have clothes that she's outgrown. Her infant car seat, more Christmas decor. This is her little baby box that has kind of like all these little mementos. Like I said, my summer clothes. Then we have this little wall decal. I absolutely love that it's like the perfect size for her to kind of appreciate art, as well as just like on her level. And her little slippers. That pretty much covers it for her nursery / toddler room tour. If you have any other questions, do leave them down below. We do have a video about kind of like baby must-haves, baby travel must-haves. And yeah, if you have questions about how we baby-proof, I don't know, anything that I haven't thought about, please do let me know. Also, this area here, if you have any ideas on what to go there, I'd love to hear them. We'll fill that in. That's another thing. There's a couple things that aren't quite finished. So above this mirror here, we are going to put 2 clocks. So one for Canada time, one for Tunisia time. And by Canada time, I mean like Eastern Standard Time, because that's where we like personally live, and all our extended family in Canada. We're all on Eastern Standard Time now. And then Tunisia time. And yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you in our next destination. And remember, life is what happens between the plans that you make. Bye, guys.